Hey guys, what's up? This is Manbun Magic. Thank you for watching my video. Here on my channel, I show you how to do incredible magic tricks to amaze, astound, and inspire your audiences. So, what am I waiting for? Let's get started. Hey guys, what's up and welcome to this Halloween special. Today I will be showing you a really cool card trick. It's creepy, it's spooky, it's great for Halloween. It involves spirits coming out into the mortal realm to find your card, because obviously that's exactly what spirits would do if they came to the mortal realm. Anyway, it's a great card trick. I really like it. I'm sure you will too. So without further ado, grab a pack of cards and let's get to the performance. In the days leading up to Halloween, the border between the spirit world and the mortal realm grows thinner and thinner. Let me show you what I mean. Watch. We're just going to get a card selected. Just say stop somewhere within the pack. Let's just say you said stop there. And the card that you said stop on was none other than the Four of Diamonds. Alright, so the Four of Diamonds, we're going to put it back into the middle of the pack just like that. And we're going to give cards a few cuts. Right, and from there, I'm going to show you what I mean. I'm going to use the help of a spirit to help me find your card. So, I'm not going to move. You can even hold down my fingers if you were here, but since you're not, I'm going to hold down my fingers. So, watch. As the cards slowly begin to separate. And where they separated was none other than your Four of Diamonds. So the effect that we're going to learn is just like a sort of simple, sort of haunted deck type effect. But while most of the haunted deck effects involve like invisible thread and magnets, this one is completely impromptu. So you can perform it anytime with almost any deck. So let's get into that. So if you look on the surface of your card, you should be able to see these little bumps. See these little ridges here? So just like this sort of a textured surface that you won't find on all decks, but you're gonna find it on most high quality decks. You're not gonna get that nice finish on a sort of deck like this, a less high quality deck or maybe a plastic deck. But as you can see, you can't see any ridges on this deck. However, you are going to want a little bit of a newer deck so the cards still slide well. There is one optional little sleight that you might want to learn to do the trick, and that is the false cut. So what this looks like is something like that, and it actually just doesn't disturb the order of the cards. So what you'll be doing is something like this. So if we turn this first card up for clarity, it'll basically just be something like this. You're not actually cutting the cards, but it appears that way. So to learn this, you're first going to need to learn something called the kick cut. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the pack in your right hand with your thumb on the bottom right corner of the card, so that would be the innermost to you if you were at that angle, and then you would grab the top packet sort of like this with your middle and ring fingers, and then what you're going to do is you're just going to kick this packet with your pointer finger, so something like this. Bam! You're just breaking off half of the cards. Let me see if I can get a better angle. Alright, so something like this. Just kicking off around half of the cards. So what that looks like is this, and then you can go ahead and take it with the other hand, right? So this is how a normal kick cut will be performed. You would kick cut the cards and slap the others on top, but we're going to do something just a little bit different. So what we want to do is we're going to kick cut the cards, take them in this hand, and then you're going to square the packet up in this sort of a T shape. And then, so this is what it looks like. So kick cut the packet, keep an eye on the packet that was on top, and then you're squaring up the bottom packet with the top packet in your left hand. So it should look something like this, and then you drop the packet in your right. Obviously you would adapt this if you're a lefty, and then you go ahead and you drop the packet on your left. So what that really does is something like this. So we have the 5 of spades, right? We cut off half the pack, we take the cards, square them up, drop, and drop. And we do this very casually. So you're going to start by dribbling the cards. So to dribble the cards, all you're going to need to do is hold it like this. Pretty simple. All your fingers on top, your thumb at the bottom, and then you're just going to curl your pointer finger onto the back of the deck, just like so. And you're going to bend the deck slightly like this. And with your right thumb, you're just going to start releasing cards just like that, letting them spring into your awaiting hand. So it might take a couple minutes of practice, but it should be pretty easy once you get the hang of it. So while dribbling the deck, you're just going to tell them to stop whenever they want, and you're going to try and get them to stop within like the top third of the deck. So something like this: hey, tell me when to stop, and then they can say stop around there. Don't worry if they say stop beforehand. You can just go quick like that, because it'll take you a moment to react anyway. So, and then if you're approaching that, and if you pass that, you can just finish and go again. So somewhere in the middle, somewhere like that. That should be good, around like the top third of the deck, right? And then from there, what you're going to do is you're going to let them examine their cards. So in this case, we have the 9 of spades. So while they're examining their card, what you're going to do is you're going to bend the third of the deck, just like that, right? And it could be a little bit of a hard bend. Don't worry, your cards will go back to their normal shape pretty easily, but you're just going to bend them so that there's something a little noticeable there. And then you're going to have them put their card, remember the 9 of spades, back on top of that packet. And you are going to bend this other deck like this by pushing down with the knuckle of your pointer finger on the left hand. So something a little bit like this. It doesn't have to be too extreme. And then you can just place the cards back on top. And as you can see, that forms a little bit of a break in the cards, a natural break. You're going to want them to be looking from like a top-down angle. So this is best performed like to somebody with the cards at like your waist level, and you're showing them, and so you don't show them this little break in the cards, because they'll be looking down at the deck, not sideways at it. Once you've done that, you can give it the optional false cut that I showed you earlier. And so from there, all you're going to do is you're going to hold the deck like this. And if you watch, if you tilt imperceptibly, the cards will naturally sort of separate, and that looks like a very ghostly effect, as if an invisible sort of spirit hand is moving the deck. So present that however you like. It's Halloween, so I might want to go for something a little spooky, but obviously you can do this trick all year round. Yeah, you don't need a big tilt to get the cards to separate. So once that's done, you can just go ahead and reveal that it was their card, the 9 of spades. So you can practice just tilting your fingers just enough so that the deck will slowly, not like that, slowly move apart, making that a lot more mysterious. Alright, so quick review. Dribble the cards, have them stop somewhere in the top third. Let's just say they choose this card, the 2 of diamonds. Bend the pack while they're looking at their card. As they replace their card, while you're pulling the card back, the deck back, bend the deck just like that. Slap it on top. And then here you can go ahead and do your little false cut. And then have somebody hold your fingers down while the spirits move their card. And of course, the card that the spirits moved it to was none other than the 2 of spades. Hey, thanks for watching all the way through. If you like this, make sure to check out some of my other tutorials. Subscribe. As always, I hope you learned this magic trick. I hope you were able to creep someone out with it. And have a great day and a happy Halloween.